Have you been watching the awesome Derry Girls on Netflix and Channel 4?
In the first episode of Season 2, Erin and her friends go to meet some Protestants.
This is how it all kicks off.
I want you guys to give me examples of things that Catholics and Protestants have in common and things that they don't have in common. Let's start with similarities.
And you know where this is going, right?
They can think of a lot of differences, but they can't think of anything, and I mean anything, in common.
Let's explain some of these differences, shall we? Now, before we start, we are from Northern Ireland. So some might say we have a conflict of interest. Well, we'd like to clear that up right now.
I'm a Protestant, actually, Father.
The secret's out, lads!
Those Protestants, up to no good as usual.
Now, let's start off with the differences that are actually true.
Yes, great. Off you go.
Catholics really buzz off statues and we don't so much.
That's definitely true. Even Sister Michael agrees.
I do enjoy a good statue, it has to be said.
And here's an example of the kind of thing we're talking about.
Holy Mary, Mother of God!
Okay, here is another difference that is true.
Protestants like to march and Catholics like to walk.
Yes, that was definitely true.
Definitely.
Quite a lot of Protestants, or some Protestants, maybe not as many as they used to, but Protestants do like to march.
Here's what we mean. That's the Protestant Orangemen marching on the 12th of July. Remember the blackboard? It had loads of differences. I mean, they can't all be true, can they? Do Catholics only eat fish on Fridays?
I'm not sure if it still is true. It might be still true, but it definitely was true.
What about Catholics going to Bundoran and Protestants going to Newcastle? I mean, what even is Bundoran?
Okay. Bit of geography here.
I don't know.
Bundoran is in the west of Ireland, so you've got north and south. But actually, Northern Ireland, there's a bit of Southern Ireland is actually in the north. Don't ask, it just is. It's the way the border moves around Northern Ireland. And to the west of Northern Ireland, when you cross the border, pretty much straight away is a place called Bundoran. Bundoran is famous for surfing. Now, during over the years, and certainly during the 12th fortnight, or the 2 weeks around the 12th of July, when the Orange Men march, and we talked about that a moment ago, and it's covered in this season, one of the earlier seasons in Derry Girls, a lot of Catholics went away on holidays, and a lot of them went to Ireland, and a lot of them went to Bundoran or somewhere else in Donegal. Okay, that is true, and a lot of Protestants did in fact go to places like Newcastle in Northern Ireland, a coastal resort, or also places like Portrush, which we cover in a lot of our videos because we go there. In fact, we also go to Newcastle as well. But it's not completely true, because a lot of Protestants went to Donegal as well, and to Bundoran to surf, and other places in Donegal. And in fact, I was one of those people as well, because I'm a windsurfer, or used to windsurf a lot more than I do now. And we used to go drive past Bundoran and go on to a place called Dunfanaghy and Marble Hill and Downings, and we would windsurf there. So it's mostly true. It's not made up. It's based in truth, but it's not completely true.
Okay, let's move on to the differences that surely can't be true. Do Protestants think that all Catholics are alcoholics? I mean...
That's what it says in the blackboard, folks. We didn't make that up. Yeah, this was definitely false. Although I suspect this is based on the kind of view of people outside of the island of Ireland who think that everyone in Ireland drinks like a fish. And I'd say they don't really, they apply that to everyone, whether you're a Protestant or a Catholic. So that's where that probably comes from. It's definitely not true. Protestants do not think Catholics are alcoholics.
And how about this one?
Catholics watch RTE.
And that was not true either. So what is RTE? RTE is one of, I think it was 4 Irish television channels back in the 80s and 90s, and they're still there today. RTE1, RTE2, TV3 and TG4. But I can tell you that whether anyone believes it or not, Protestants did in fact watch RTE and RTE1, 2 and TV3, not TG4 because that's in Gaelic, but they watched the first 3. And I know this because we watched RTE when we were young, and I know a lot of other Protestants did too. We all had our little booster boxes for our TV aerials so we could all watch RTE. because there's a lot of good movies on RTE and a lot of good chat shows, and we all did it, folks. Myth busted.
Here's another difference that can't be true.
Catholics have more freckles.
Yep, that one's definitely not true.
And staying with physical appearances.
Protestants are taller.
Yeah, that one's rubbish.
And this next one is definitely not true.
Protestants hate ABBA.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Lisa McGee, the writer of this show, are you having a laugh? Everyone loves ABBA. How dare you? How dare you? Shame on you, Lisa McGee.
Shame on you. And unfortunately, this next one is not true either.
These prods have some serious moves up their sleeves, you know. They're not as fucked up about sex as we are. They've put the work in. They know what they're doing.
Yes, I better not comment on that one, because if I did, I'll probably get in a lot of trouble.
Now, this next one might be true, but if it is, it's news to me.
I happen to be very good friends with a half Protestant. What? They don't come in halves, Jenny. They do actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not true. But I know what they mean. You know, if anyone who had parents that were mixed religion, like one was Protestant, one was Catholic, you would have, well, would you call them a half Protestant? I don't think so.
I don't know.
But if they're half Protestant, you could equally call them a half Catholic.
I suppose.
So I think that's just a bit of a joke.
Yeah. And what about this last one from Aunt Sarah?
Or can you not get Protestant lesbians?
I am not answering that one. I think I'll defer to a famous priest to answer that one for me.
That would be an ecumenical matter.
Yes, I suppose it would.
So there you go. Hopefully now you know a bit more about what Catholics and Protestants have in common.
Or don't have in common.
But what other words or things do you need explained from Derry Girls? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe and share this video.
As ever, thanks for watching. Mark?
And Dave, out.